So here's a fun thought that I've had for a while now. I get shitty comments several times a day, every single day from conservative people, and this post isn't like complaining about that. It's just part of the gig. If you're gonna go on the internet and offer up opinions and hot takes, people are gonna push back against those opinions and hot takes, and I get that. But one of the comments I get probably more than any other comment is people saying that I look like as though that's like a thing you can look like. And I think for the most part, it's just people being generally uninventive and unoriginal and seeing a guy with a mustache and lunging for the lowest possible hanging fruit. But it happens with such an alarming frequency that it causes me to think about what's going on there. Because I mean, just first of all, I would never ever unprovoked accuse a stranger on the internet who I don't know and who I have no information on of being a pedophile, because it's just sort of like sociopathic and weird. But if I were doing that all the time, constantly accusing strangers on the internet of awful things without knowing anything about them, it might feel a little bit like projection. And here's a fun little definition of projection that you can read if you want to know like what I mean specifically by that. But it's weird, because if I was walking around town just going up to strangers constantly and being like, this guy seems like he likes to rub cabbage on his butt crack, like who would do that? Not me. Definitely this guy. I mean, look at his hat. He looks like he would. It's not me. It's everyone else. Everyone else is the people who like to do that for some reason. Not me, though. People might reasonably be like, hey, you know that guy that keeps walking up to random people and saying that they like to rub cabbage on their butt crack? He's definitely doing that, right? And again, I would never accuse someone of something as heinous as without evidence to back up my accusation, because that's something that only a terrible person would do. But it is interesting to consider that people who do that might be projecting. Just a little. I'm just a mediocre white guy with a mustache. I probably have nothing if it weren't for the mustache. I'd just be